Dubai is a sprawling megapolis that boasts some of the world's largest and grandest buildings, a playground of the rich and famous where almost anything seems possible. Yet, if you had visited the site where all of this resides today just a century ago, you'd have found nothing more than a simple fishing village surrounded by barren desert. The rapid rise of this unlikely financial powerhouse has been nothing short of awe-inspiring. How did it become one of the richest places on Earth? The short answer is black gold. Dubai is certainly the house that oil built, but unlike other emirates which have been slower to transition, Dubai managed to diversify early. It is a story of ups and downs, relative rags to riches, and inspirational leadership. This is how Dubai became so filthy rich. Dubai, a brief history. Dubai isn't a new place, not at all. There's evidence that humans lived and even traded in the area all the way back in 3000 BC. Dubai's history as a thriving trade center dates back centuries. As early as the 5th century AD, its strategic location between Oman and Iraq made it a vital link on the ancient trade routes connecting the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean. Dubai's Creek, in particular, is what made it such a hub of culture and trade throughout the centuries. Dubai Creek is a natural waterway that cuts the city in half. In the early 20th century, it was a bustling hub for fishing, pearling, and trade. And whilst it didn't make Dubai the fortunes that propelled it to where it is today, it built it as a thriving small fishing town, meaning there was something there to grow. Pearling, which at the time was a particularly lucrative industry, was built around Dubai Creek. Thousands of vessels would depart from the creek shores on annual expeditions, venturing into the depths of the Persian Gulf to harvest coveted pearls. Pearl divers dealt with the harsh conditions, braving the dangers of the sea and the grueling physical demands of their profession to try and make a living. Fishing was another major industry centered around the creek. The warm, shallow waters were an ideal habitat for a diverse array of marine life, attracting fishermen from across the region. Wooden dhows, often built right on the creek shores, gaining the area a strong reputation for shipbuilding expertise. Sheikh Maktoum bin Hashar, Dubai's ruler at the turn of the 20th century, helped to boost the creek's importance. In 1902, his decision to abolish customs duties on imports transformed Dubai into a major trading hub, another step on the road to the global hub it is today. The creek became the center of this new booming trade industry, attracting merchants and traders from far and wide. Archaeological evidence shows that Dubai had extensive trade links reaching as far as Egypt, Syria, Iraq, Iran, Oman, Bahrain, India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. The city's coastal location made maritime trade inevitable. As Dubai's reputation as a trading port grew, it attracted more settlers and merchants. The natural harbor of Dubai Creek became a focal point for fishing and pearling, causing various tribes to settle in the area. This influx of people and cultures created Dubai's cosmopolitan character, which is still a big part of its appeal today. In 1937, the creek became the landing site for the first plane to touch down in the UAE. During World War II, the creek's importance only grew further as a base of operations for seaplanes in the region. However, the creek's limited depth wasn't always a positive. It initially restricted the potential for larger vessels to visit the city. The dredging of Dubai Creek not only allowed for larger ships to access the city, but also created new opportunities for development along its shores. Still, Dubai wasn't remarkable. It had no true wealth outside of being a well-placed trading and fishing hub. That was until 1966, when the black, viscous treasure that is oil was struck. The missing piece. Oil, the fuel for an economic boom. The discovery of oil in Dubai in 1966 was the moment everything changed. Dubai wasn't just a fishing village anymore. It now had almost unlimited financial potential. The first commercial oil was discovered in the Fateh field, located about 60 miles off the coast of Dubai. Compared to other Gulf states, this was a late discovery, but it was a total game changer for Dubai's economy and development. Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum, who ruled Dubai from 1958 to 1990, focused on leveraging this new resource for the Emirates' benefit. Known for his visionary leadership, Sheikh Rashid recognized that oil wealth was not infinite and immediately set about diversifying Dubai's economy. This is something that neighbor Saudi Arabia, for all its wealth and power, has only recently realized in the past couple of decades. The first oil shipment from Dubai happened in 1969, and the emirate never looked back. Oil revenues provided the financial means to fund huge infrastructure projects and modernize the city. Sheikh Rashid started many of these developments, including the expansion of Dubai International Airport, the construction of Port Rashid, and the dredging of Dubai Creek to accommodate larger vessels to the port for the first time. The creek had become unnavigable due to sand buildup, crippling Dubai's trade capabilities. The dredging project, completed in the early 1960s, deepened the creek to a 7-foot draft, allowing it to accommodate ships weighing up to 500 tons. This improvement gave Dubai a significant advantage over neighboring Sharjah as a trading center. The project cost more than Dubai's annual income at the time, but it proved to be a crucial investment in the city's future. And of course, the economy would be boosted to unprecedented levels by the oil discovery just a few years later. The construction of Dubai International Airport into a major transport hub was the next crowning achievement of Rashid's tenure. The airport, which opened in 1960, was a visionary project. Over the years, it has undergone even more expansions and upgrades to keep pace with the city's growth and increasing air traffic. The Dubai World Trade Center, which was completed in 1979, is yet another landmark project that showed Dubai's ambitions as a global business hub, rather than just an oil-rich state. At 184 meters, it was the tallest building in the Arab world at the time of its construction. Under Sheikh Rashid's leadership, Dubai had a forward-thinking approach to its oil wealth. Unlike some other oil-rich states, Dubai invested massive amounts in infrastructure, trade, and tourism. Sheikh Rashid's famous quote sums the approach up perfectly. "My grandfather rode a camel. My father rode a camel. I drive a Mercedes. My son drives a Land Rover. His son will drive a Land Rover, but his son will ride a camel." Rashid knew that if he didn't act to secure a diverse future for his state, the wealth would run dry as soon as the oil fields did, so he took steps to ensure this never happened. By the 1980s, Dubai's oil production had peaked, but the foundations laid by Rashid, a stroke of genius, a diversified economy, world-class infrastructure, and a business-friendly environment set Dubai up for continued growth and prosperity beyond the oil era. The diverse economy of modern Dubai. Dubai's economic diversification strategy, which started with Sheikh Rashid and continued up until today, has been the key factor that transformed the emirate from an oil-dependent economy to a global business hub. Free zones have been vital for Dubai's economic diversification. The first and largest of these was the Jebel Ali Free Zone, established in 1985. This zone offered foreign companies 100% ownership, zero corporate taxes, and duty-free import of raw materials and equipment. The success of Jebel Ali Free Zone led to the creation of numerous specialized free zones, such as Dubai Internet City for technology firms and Dubai Media City for media companies. Emirates Airlines, founded in 1985, made Dubai the global transit hub it is today. Starting with just 2 leased aircraft, Emirates has grown into one of the world's largest international airlines. The airline's success has not only boosted tourism, but also boosted Dubai's connections to the rest of the world, increasing trade and business travel. Dubai's position between East and West makes it the perfect place for a major re-export hub. Dubai has positioned itself as one of the top 3 export, import, and re-export hubs in the world, with re-exports accounting for over a quarter of its trade industry. This is all possible thanks to the establishment of key institutions like the Dubai International Financial Center, or the DIFC. Its independent regulatory framework and English common law have attracted a host of international companies, making Dubai a leading financial center. DP World, the logistics company owned by the emirate, has shown remarkable growth. In 2023, the company reported a revenue increase of 6.6% to $18.25 billion. Supported by acquisitions and expansions, including the full-year consolidation of Imperial Logistics and the growth of Dry Docks World. DP World's global container volumes increased by 6.1% year-on-year, driven by strong growth in the Americas, Europe, Asia-Pacific, and the UAE. DP World has expanded its operations globally, managing 82 marine and inland terminals across 6 continents. The success of these initiatives has positioned Dubai as a model for economic diversification in the region. On top of this, Dubai has also become a must-visit destination for tourists. Tourism, the final piece in the economy jigsaw. It was Dubai's tourism and real estate boom in the late 20th and early 21st centuries that transformed the city into a global destination, One of the most recognizable symbols of Dubai's ambition is the Burj Al Arab, which opened in 1999. It's often referred to as the world's first 7-star hotel, and the sail-shaped building on an artificial island became an instant icon of luxury tourism. Its unique design and opulent interiors set a new standard for hospitality in the region. The Palm Jumeirah, a completely artificial man-made archipelago, is another example of Dubai's ambition and long-term vision. Construction began in 2001, with land reclamation completed by 2006. The palm tree-shaped island added 78 kilometers of new coastline to Dubai and became home to luxury resorts, private villas, and apartments. The development of Palm Jumeirah showed Dubai's ability to create prime real estate literally out of nothing, pulling new land up from the sea and getting the attention of both tourists and property investors from around the world. However, the crowning achievement of Dubai's period of construction has to be the Burj Khalifa. It's simply an architectural marvel, and construction began in 2004 and was completed in 2009. The tower was officially opened on January 4, 2010, in a grand ceremony that captured global attention. At 828 meters, 2,717 feet tall, it became the world's tallest building, shattering previous records. To date, nothing has usurped this building, immortalized in film and the record books. The tower was renamed from Burj Dubai to Burj Khalifa during the ceremony, in honor of the UAE President Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The Burj Khalifa is home to a mix of residential apartments, corporate suites, and the Armani Hotel Dubai, which opened its doors on April 27, 2010. The tower also features the world's highest outdoor observation deck on the 124th floor, offering breathtaking views of Dubai's skyline and beyond into the desert and across the Gulf. A technological playground. Dubai's technological advancements have been a key driver of its economic growth and diversification strategy. At the forefront of this push is Dubai Internet City, DIC. Established in 2000 as the Middle East's largest information and communications technology ICT hub, DIC has become a thriving ecosystem for technology companies, housing over 1,600 firms ranging from global tech giants to startups. The free zone offers 100% foreign ownership, tax exemptions, and state-of-the-art infrastructure, attracting companies like Microsoft, Oracle, IBM, and Cisco. This concentration of tech talent and resources has fostered innovation and collaboration, positioning Dubai as a regional leader in fields like artificial intelligence, blockchain, and fintech. Dubai's Smart City initiatives, launched under the Dubai Smart City project in 2014, aim to transform the emirate into one of the world's most connected and sustainable cities. These initiatives leverage cutting-edge technologies to improve urban services and quality of life. The emirate also has the bold aim to make Dubai the first blockchain-powered government by 2020, streamlining processes and reducing paper waste. Dubai is leaning into driverless transport with plans to make 25% of all transportation trips in Dubai smart and driverless by 2030. The Emirates' commitment to technological advancement is also made clear in its hosting of Expo 2020, which showcased futuristic concepts and sustainable solutions. Despite being postponed due to the pandemic, it successfully ran from October 2021 to March 2022. This World Exposition brought together 192 countries and attracted millions of visitors, further cementing Dubai's status as a global cultural and entertainment destination. These initiatives collectively demonstrate Dubai's ambition to become a global hub for innovation and technological progress. With all of these innovations, Dubai has transformed itself into a global cultural and entertainment destination, offering a wide range of attractions for both visitors and residents. The Dubai Mall, the world's largest shopping center by total area, houses over 1,200 retail stores and 200 food and beverage outlets. It also hosts unique attractions like the Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo and the Olympic-sized Dubai Ice Rink. Other malls include Mall of the Emirates, famous for its indoor ski slope. Dubai's theme parks have added yet another dimension to its entertainment offering. Dubai Parks and Resorts, the largest integrated theme park destination in the region, includes Motion Gate Dubai, Bollywood Parks Dubai, and Legoland Dubai. IMG Worlds of Adventure, the world's largest indoor theme park, has experiences across 4 themed zones. Challenges. Dubai's rapid development and ambitious projects have not been without challenges and controversies. The city-state has faced many environmental concerns, ongoing labor issues, and economic struggles over the years. This makes its modern-day position all the more impressive. Environmental concerns have long been at the forefront of criticisms against Dubai's development model. The construction of artificial islands like Palm Jumeirah has had severe impacts on marine ecosystems. The dredging required to create these islands has destroyed coral reefs, disrupted sediment patterns, and threatened local marine life. The Palm Jumeirah project alone is estimated to have destroyed 8 square kilometers of coral reef. Dubai's massive construction projects and high energy consumption have also caused poor air quality and a large carbon footprint for the city. The city's construction boom relied heavily on migrant workers, primarily from South Asia. These workers have often faced harsh working conditions, low wages, and limited rights. Reports of passport confiscation, inadequate living conditions, and delayed or unpaid wages have drawn international criticism of the model. The lack of independent trade unions and restrictions on workers' rights have increased the noise around these issues even further. Even economically, as surprising as it sounds, Dubai faced a crisis in 2009 when the global financial meltdown threatened to derail its debt-fueled growth model. Dubai World, a government-owned investment company, shocked global markets when it requested a debt standstill of $26 billion in debt. For the first time, the levels of borrowed capital involved in building this megapolis were there for all to see. The debt crisis also led to a fall in Dubai's real estate market, with property values plummeting and many projects being put on hold or canceled. It took several years and significant financial support from neighboring Abu Dhabi for Dubai to recover from this setback. These challenges have caused Dubai to reassess its development strategies. The city has since implemented much better environmental regulations, improved its labor laws, and has adopted a more measured approach to economic growth, less reliant on debt. And boy, does it still have big plans. A look to the future. Dubai's vision for the future is laid out in the Dubai Plan 2021, which shows the ambition to transform the emirate into a leading global smart city. Sustainability is a central pillar of this plan. The city is actively working towards reducing its carbon footprint and promoting green initiatives. One big part of this is the push for green buildings, environmentally friendly structures that comply with international standards on greenhouse gas reduction. These buildings are designed to be highly efficient in their use of water and energy, with some saving up to 70% of electricity, 50 to 60% of water, 36% of energy compared to standard buildings. Despite how diverse its economy is, Dubai is still reliant in some capacity on the oil that fueled its rapid growth. The UAE has pledged to reach net zero carbon emissions by 2050 and announced a $163 billion investment in clean and renewable energy technologies. Conclusion: Dubai's transformation from a small fishing village to a global metropolis is a remarkable story, one of incredible vision, ambition, strategic planning, and the foresight of good leadership. The city's journey to wealth and prominence can be attributed to several key factors, all made possible by the way the state played the hand it was dealt. Oil brought huge riches to a land that had very little before it was discovered, but instead of leaning fully into oil, Dubai remained ahead of its neighbors, making sure it reinvested these riches to build the country of the future. It still remains one of the world's most futuristic and modern cities, and there are no signs that it will cease to do so anytime soon.